I'm getting emotional because it is an emotional topic for me, because this is something that I'm dealing with, because it does bother me. It bothers me that I can't wear, well, it bothers, not that I can't wear it, I don't wear it, so I have to change my vocabulary. I don't wear, it bothers me because I don't wear, or I feel like I'm not comfortable wearing jeans, like shorts or skirts or some dresses. You know, it's one thing to already be a plus size girl. What up, gang, gang, gang? It's your girl, Prissy P, guys, and I'm back with another video. Today's video is really different because I'm going to be sharing something with you guys that I have not told you guys, and pretty sure some of you guys probably noticed it, but I have not just been out with it yet because this is something that I'm still struggling with. But for the past year, since I moved back to North Carolina, it'll be a year in August, it has been bothering me to share this with my following because I'm sure it will help somebody else. And this morning I was doing my vlog and I was talking to you guys about something, my Florence Cyclona vlog, and I shared a little bit of it, but now this is the time where we go more in depth about it. Okay, God, give me the words to say, Lord, because I mean, this is very emotional for me, and yeah, it's just bear with me, y'all, please. But before we get into this video, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to be notified. And yes, I'm at the hotel, so you do hear the AC in the back. I do apologize about that. I hope it's not too bad, and I hope it do cut off in a minute. Okay, so let's just start with my journey with this. So I was diagnosed with lymphedema. Lymphedema, however you want to call it, whatever you want to say it, however you want to say it. I was diagnosed with lymphedema back in 2011. That was like officially diagnosed or whatever. So all of my life since I was born, y'all know I've always been a plus size girl. I was born 10 pounds, been a little fat girl all my life. That's just what it's been. Never had no problems with my legs. Never. I don't even remember. My leg has always been normal. And when I turned 18 years old, I began to be sexually active, and I went to my doctor, and she prescribed me a birth control called Yaz. Yaz is a birth control that was recalled, I think, in 2010. So I want to say that she put me on this medicine like in 2009 or something. I don't know. But it was recalled, and people were like dying from this birth control. They were having like stroke. They were having strokes, heart attacks. They were diagnosed with DWT, which is like deep vein thrombosis or something like that. People were, you know, it was just a lot of stuff going on with this birth control. And it makes you have high blood pressure. Like, you know, it causes high blood pressure. It causes problems with like your gallbladder and things like that. So she gave me this birth control. And this is why I always tell women to be careful with taking birth controls, because some of them can cause some serious problems. I am a witness to that. And shout out to Yasmin Bianca for this lippy. It is so, I love this red lipstick. It's the bomb. So shout out to you, Yaz. So anyways, so she prescribed me this birth control. I was taking it. And I noticed that the more I took it, the more I had like bad headaches. I would just always feel sick. I would literally have to lay down all the time. I never felt good, but she's prescribed it to me because y'all know I had the irregular periods, right? So she was like, this right here would help you. Your periods cut off and cut on when they're supposed to. It would help regulate you. So that was the main reason. So I had the irregular periods. I was sexually active, and she wanted me to be on birth control to help regulate my periods and to just, you know, make sure I don't get pregnant. And mind you, this was from my primary care doctor. This was not from a GYN, someone that specialized in this. This was just my primary care. Boom. She gave it to me. Like I said, I was taking it for like 4 or 5 months, I was feeling really sick every time I took it. And then I had a follow-up appointment with her because she prescribed it to me, I think like in like August or like July. And then I had a follow-up appointment like in November, December. And I went to her and my blood pressure was through the roof. So that was the reason why I was having so many headaches, right? So having all the headaches, so blood pressure is through the roof. I think I went there, it was like 180 over like 120 or something like that, like 180 over like 100. My pulse was high. So she was like, oh no, you might have to be on blood pressure medicine. So she like give me a blood pressure pill while I was at the office and put my blood pressure down. And she had put me on lisinopril, which is another horrible blood pressure medicine, especially for Black people, if you guys know about lisinopril. So she had me on that. So then she was like, you know, I was still taking the Yas and the lisinopril. So then she was like, come back in 2 weeks. So I came back in 2 weeks, get my blood pressure checked again, and my blood pressure was still high, elevated. So she was like, we're going to have to take you off this blood pressure medicine. And mind you, I started developing, like I said, the headaches. I started having swelling in my body. Like I never had swelling before. So this medicine, while taking it, like I said, I was really sick. I had headaches. I was developing swelling, feeling sick. I always felt like I had trouble breathing, like just catching my breath when I was taking it, that and lisinopril. She just had me on a whole bunch of different stuff that was not good for me. So when I first showed her how my legs were swelling, at first it was just a little bit of swelling, like around the ankles. And she was like, oh, sometimes taking blood pressure medicine, it can cause you to swell, things like that, but it should go away. Just elevate your legs, you know, it should go away. Then I started noticing that one leg would be normal and then the other one would be still swole. And it was like the swelling would get more and more, bigger and bigger. It was like it never would shrink back to the normal size that it was before I started taking Yas in the Usanane. So like I said, taking Yas, I developed high blood pressure and I believe that I have DWT, the deep vein thing, because sometimes like if somebody like hit my leg a certain way, it would get really sore and it would get like it would get kind of red in certain areas and it would feel warm to touch. I've been to the doctors about this. They'll be like, well, we don't really know what that is, but I am going to see a specialist in September. He was so booked out that I have to wait till September, but we'll get into that later on in the video. But what I'm saying is that I just started noticing my body started changing and I started developing really bad swelling on the left side. And at 18, 19 years old, it's kind of like, so I thought that maybe I injured myself. I thought that maybe I sprained my ankle, all this other stuff. I didn't know. I was like, my friends would be like, what's wrong with your leg? I'd be like, I don't know. Like it never hurted. So I didn't know what was going on, but my doctor kept telling me it will go down, just elevate, but it never went down. So that's the background story of how this lymphedema stuff started. No one knows I don't know, but I feel like it came from taking Yas birth control, and the doctor put me on lisinopril, which I'm no longer on any of those medicines anymore, but it did some damage to me. So now today, at 31 years old, I want to say that I have lymphedema. In 2011, my doctor, the same doctor, officially, I kept showing her my legs. She kept saying it will go away, but then she finally said, oh, you have lymphedema. So yeah, that's where we are today, y'all. I have lymphedema. It's something that I struggle with. It's something that bothers me. It's something that it just bothers me. And yes, I'm getting emotional because it is an emotional topic for me, because this is something that I'm dealing with, because it does bother me. It bothers me that I can't wear, not that I can't wear it, I don't wear it. So I have to change my vocabulary. It bothers me because I don't wear it, or I feel like I'm not comfortable wearing like shorts or skirts or some dresses or short stuff, because I have lymphedema. And as much confidence that I do have, that you guys know that I'm so bold. I wear what I want to wear. I wear halter tops. I wear backless stuff. But when it comes to my leg, I'm just very like, no, I'm not showing all of that because the stares, you know, people would stare at me. People would look at my leg, especially little kids, even adults too. They'll just stare and be like, wow, what's happening to her legs? Even when I meet people like from YouTube, like other subscribers, I notice that they look at my leg too. They don't say anything, but I'm sure they notice it. I'm sure they notice it, but they don't really say nothing. And then sometimes I just beat them to the punch and be like, oh yeah, I have edema in my leg, so I have to elevate my leg, or I just tell them because I could tell they're kind of like staring but look away, staring but look away. So yeah, it feels good to finally tell you guys. It feels good to get it off my chest. And I just want to be free from this because no one wants to feel like they're locked up in a cage because they're dealing with something like this. And we need more awareness about it in the world. So that's why I'm doing this video too, is to bring more awareness for lymphedema. It's because a lot of people do deal with it. All sizes, not just plus size people. It's people that are literally normal size that have lymphedema. And it could be debilitating. Mobility could sometimes be a little annoying. Your confidence can kind of feel a little weary sometimes because you can't wear certain things because it's like people always staring at it, and you have to wear compression socks and stuff. And I do feel like lymphedema has limited me with certain things because, like, you know, it's one thing to already be a plus size girl, but then like, so you're dealing with that weight of being plus size and then carrying around a leg that is so much heavier than the other leg. That can be a lie. It's like, oh, I be wanting to do stuff. I be wanting to hop up and go and do stuff, but then I'd be like, no, my leg is bothering me today, or it feels really heavy today, or working out could be a task sometimes. So it has affected me in a lot of ways, but a lot of people don't really know about it, and people think that you're a monster or you look funny, or you're dealing with some. First thing, like, I know I had a comment. I was doing a trial haul one time, and someone commented and said, one of your legs look bigger than the other. You should go to the doctor to get yourself checked because I'm afraid for you. And, I read that comment and I was just like, wow, I guess when you're plus size, like, people think, oh, congestive heart failure or certain things like that. But that's not what I'm suffering from. I have lymphedema from who knows what from. I have lymphedema though. My fluids don't circulate like they're supposed to in my left side of my body. The lymphatic system is damaged. So that's what I have to you, subscriber. And if you guys know me, you guys know that I go to the doctor a lot because I am plus size and things happen and things go on with our bodies that we may not know. So I do like to go get checked, and this is why I do go get checked, because I want to make sure that I'm okay. So to the subscriber who said that, I'm okay. But I was diagnosed with something in 2011 that it is what it is. Is there hope for it? Would it ever go away? Who knows? I do notice that the more I lose weight, the more it is better. Like before, it used to be my foot and the whole leg. Now the foot don't get as swollen anymore. Now it's mostly just the leg and the ankle. So I'm noticing changes with weight loss. I noticed changes with elevating my legs, wearing compression socks. So yeah. So when you make comments like that, you don't know people's situation, but now you know my situation. So hopefully I schooled you a little bit on what's going on with me and other women who deal with this, or other men and women can deal with this. Some people are born like this. Some people develop it when they're out the blue, like me. And some people, it happens with medicines. So my name's Precious Lassiter, and I have lymphedema in my left leg. My lymphatic system is damaged. For some reason, the fluids do not like to circulate like they're supposed to. But I am going to still live my best life. And I want to be proud of every part of my body. So here it is, y'all. This is it. Now y'all know me inside out now. Y'all been through the freaking vagina journey with me. Now you're going through this boldness and this bravery with the lymphedema. So now y'all gonna be seeing a lot of pictures with your girl just letting it all hang out and not being ashamed of it anymore. Cause I'm tired of being ashamed of it. I'm tired of hiding this leg. I'm just tired. And for other girls or women or men that's dealing with this, I feel you, but it's time for us to just bring more awareness about it. It's time to show the world that nothing's wrong with me. I'm not abnormal. I'm not normal. You know, you don't have to stare at my leg. I have lymphedema. It's something that I can't help. You know how some things you just can't help? I can't help it. So this leg is a part of me. It's attached to me. And that's just it, y'all. And I feel better that I shared it. I feel better that I got it off my chest. I feel better that, yeah, it's out there. It's okay, precious. It's okay. You share your word. You share how you feel. Only thing this could do is inspire and motivate somebody else who's going through the same situation. Yes, guys, I have to get myself pep talks because sometimes you have to pep yourself. So, guys, yeah. Precious, it's okay. Share your story. It's your story, your journey, your truth, your life, your light. And you have to do what you gotta do, precious. Be real with yourself, girl. Tell the truth. Tell the truth, precious. So, yeah. Again, this is it. So if you see me in the streets and you see me with shorts, skirts, whatever on, or a dress, yes, I have lymphedema. So yeah, guys, that's who I am. My name is Precious Lassiter. I'm 31 years old and I have lymphedema, and I hope that you guys understand what lymphedema is. And if you guys want me to do another more detailed video on how it affects people and share some other people who go through the same things, I will, before I can bring more awareness. And I really want to bring more awareness about it, because a lot of people with lymphedema are ashamed of their bodies, because some people have lymphedema in both of their legs. Some people have it in their thighs and their butts, and it just develops in just the most randomest places. So people are not feeling so great body-wise, but I love myself and I want to be happy and I want to be able to wear what I want to wear. And I'm tired of being ashamed of it and covering my legs up with pants all the time. I'm going to let this leg hang. Let that shit hang, sis. Right, babe? Right. He said right. Again, shout out to my family. My husband, Mama Bree, my brother, my auntie BB, my dad. So many positive lights in my life. The people who motivate me and always encourage me and tell me that I'm beautiful and I'm so, just always just shower me with love. So shout out to my little family. I really appreciate you guys for always telling me I'm beautiful and making me feel beautiful no matter what size I am and no matter what the situation is. So shout out to you guys, and shout out to the gang too for y'all being here with me and riding with your girl and just loving on me. So all right, enough crying for today. Let's go get in these South Carolina streets. But I had to share that with you guys before I got out here, because the reason what stemmed it is because I put this right here is a dress, and I have to wear dresses and shirts because they're either too short or I don't want to share my leg. So I was putting this dress on. I thought the dress was really cute, and I was like, well, I can't even wear it because my leg. And I was like, I'm tired of being ashamed of this leg. So this is what stemmed this conversation. But I love you guys. Thank you so much. Gang, gang, gang.